Hello and welcome to Galaxy Advisors. The purpose of this presentation is about getting started with GalaxyScope's Tribe Finder. You can access Tribe Finder at galaxyscope.galaxyadvisors.com or at transparencyengine.org. GalaxyScope can do the following: find tribes, find tribe members for any Twitter user based on a predefined 4x4 matrix of 4 tribal categories: alternative realities, ideologies, lifestyle, and recreation. We'll see about more of those later. Find topics, find a social network for a certain topic based on the links to other people on Wikipedia pages about that topic, and friendship by directional follower lists on Twitter of people talking about the topic. You need to register if you want to use this tool. Find influencer. Find the social network of an influencer based on the links to other people, again, on Wikipedia page of the person and their friendship. Again, this is bi-directional follower links on Twitter. And investigate social connections around the globe. Find out people are connected around the globe. Stay tuned. Let's go through all these possibilities with galaxies. Here are the 4 different tribes by personality, emotions, alternative realities, ideologies, lifestyle, recreation. You'll be able to put in a Twitter handle and get these characteristics of your tribe. Let's now go through how to get started with GalaxyScope. So to get started with GalaxyScope, there's really 2 big pieces. There, first time use of GalaxyScope on the web, which I'll walk you through these 4 steps. And the second, if you have the Condor software installed, there are 2 options for analyzing tribes, and we'll go through each of those options. The first, though, we're going to take a look at getting started with GalaxyScope at that GalaxyScope.galaxyadvisors.com. You basically do a simple registration. You're going to confirm your email. You're going to log in with your email and password and try out these 3 menus: My Tribes, Galaxy Globe, and an Influencer Network. Now, it's important to know you need to have a Twitter account to have tweeted to create a profile for yourself or others. Other people have to have a Twitter account and tweet in order to calculate those tribe characteristics. And for Condor, you have to have Condor installed and obtained a tribe key from Peter Glure to use this. There's really 2 options in Condor. There's fetch tribes that you can download from GalaxyScope and analyze those with more extensive menu on Condor. Or you can use the second option. If you already have a data set, you can process that data set with Tribe Finder. So let's take a look at all these options and results that you get. Again, starting for first-time users, sign up at galaxyscope.galaxyadvisors.com. Click the sign up. I have it highlighted here in red. Complete the registration form with a username, first name, last name, email address, password. Confirm your password and click register. You will then get a note, a web message that says, please go to your email and confirm it. You'll get an email from no reply at galaxyscope.galaxyadvisors. And in that little blue oval, click activate. And once you click activate, it will automatically log you in with that email and password that you created. And if you click on sign in with Twitter, it will then create your Twitter profile. Again, you would have to tweet it in order to create a profile. So here we are. I'm going to give you an example. I enter your Twitter name and password. Here mine is Ken_Riopel. I entered in my password and I click sign in. And then at this point, the menu comes up on GalaxyScope, and there's 3 of those right away for my tribes, which automatically fills in myself with my Twitter name, Ken_Riopel. If you click that little search magnifying glass, it will start the model and give you my profile. It takes a few minutes at the beginning to get it started, to get the engine warmed up. You might see various notifications about starting model and so on, verifying server and so on. Just be patient. Once that's through, you'll get these profiles will appear. These are my profiles. It's important to know that you can click on any one of those personality dimensions and see the tweets or tweets available that actually determine that category. Moving on now to the tribe what we say the tribe creator, which is really the heart and soul of, you might say, the tribe finder, is that you want to create a tribe, and you click on that plus sign. And then later on, once you have at least 2 tribes created, you can compare those 2 tribes and see how they compare with one another. That search box is for the tribe names, all right? So you have to create at least a couple names in order to search those tribes. So again, so after you've been using Tribe Finder for a while, you've got dozens of tribes. Well, this is an easy way to pull up that tribe. An important thing when you create a tribe, you're going to enter a tribe name, a description, and Wikipedia pages and click create. A couple tips for you. The tribe name, again, that's what you're going to be able to search later on once you create multiple tribes. For the description, the tip is make it as long and verbose as possible because it uses that language to find other Twitter users that match that type of language. So recommendation is to make a long description. And I also recommend that you go to Wikipedia first and find the Wikipedia pages that are related to your topic or area or person or event of interest. The more pages you have, the better you're able to creating your tribe, your custom tribe that you want. Once you've entered in that tribe name, a long description as I recommend, and multiple Wikipedia pages that you can think of, click create. And here's an example. Corktown, Detroit is an historic district in Detroit. And I could have entered a much longer description, but again, I just wanted to, for illustration purposes, you need to enter in a description. And Corktown, Detroit, search for those Wikipedia pages. Again, it's a good idea to have an accurate description, as many Wikipedia pages that you can put in to start off looking for the creation of your custom tribe. Once you create that, you'll get a success message back. And here it says, here's that topic, Corktown, Detroit, a little description of what it is. Now, the really key thing, you see there's a itty bitty little, looks like an edit pen. All right. If you click on that, that's going to open up a large 15-item menu for which you can help you tools to create the tribe and also to analyze the tribe that you created. There's a little arrow there to share tribe. And if you want to delete that tribe, that little trash can, you can click it and delete it and start over if you wish. So let's assume that we created a tribe, we click on that little edit button, and then up comes these 15 items. The first 7 are tools used to review, search, add, remove tribe members. So it gives you the tribe info, tribe members, and so on. And it repeats there for tribe info what you created. Then the other ones down are those tools that help you add and subtract, review your tribe members that you can customize that tribe. The ones I've labeled 8 now are the metrics. Once given those members that you've added to your tribe, these are the ones, another 8 tells you about selected tweets, tells you about the tribe characteristics. It basically profiles your tribe against these 8 metrics. Again, the top part of the menu here are tools to review, search, add, remove tribe members. And then below are the tribe characteristics about the members that you've reviewed and searched and added to your particular tribe. Here I've listed a brief description of which tools are that help you get started with it and the 8 tribe metrics that are available to analyze the tribe that you have created. Now, for tribe creator continue, again, you can share the little sharing icon with another registered user. You put in share the tribe, the name of the tribe, and the user must be a registered user on GalaxyScope. The tribe comparator, again, is a really important piece. Another third option here under tribes allows you to compare 2 or more tribes at the same time. You have to have at least 2 to compare. You can have more than 2, but you need at least 2 to start using the comparator option. When you have at least 2 or more, you can select those tribes. You can put a little bullet. I have that little blue dot that says here's the first two I've created on Corktown, Detroit, and Urban Renewal. I've then clicked on Create Job, which will create the ability to compare these two. And you can reuse that because as you change the memberships, you can come back and rerun this tribe comparison. Once you create that, it gives you a little query that you can compare these, a little magnifying glass. You click on that search. It will then start running the tribe comparison, will run and give you the various statistics about that. Now, let's give you an example that's already been worked out. Here's a comparison between wine and beer tribes that Peter Glore had previously compared. And in this case, he had beer drinkers, coffee drinkers, drinker gourmet drinkers, and so on. And so let's compare all these tribes. And you can actually play the movie at this link below to download it and actually watch a movie of this tribe compare. So once you have that and can compare these tribes, you're going to click on that magnifying glass to make the tribe comparison. Here you have actually 4 different comparisons of a hashtag cloud, a TSNE, which I'll describe as kind of a much more technical look at your tribes, and tweets over time and characteristics. Let's give you a feel for the output that you would get once you select your 2 tribes or more of interest. Here's the first one of the hashtag cloud. Again, it highlights like a word cloud, but these are hashtags, which ones were most prominent given their size. The actually TSNE is an acronym for T-Distributed Stochastic Neighbor Embedding. I know that sounds quite a bit. Again, it's a machine learning algorithm for visualization. You can go to this Wikipedia page here and have a much more detailed description. The X and Y axis are just used to show proximity of these these hashtags here. And you can click on a node to actually display the hashtag. Again, this might take several minutes to compute. So if you click on this for the first time, again, be patient and wait for the algorithm to finish computing this. So again, it gives you an idea of the distribution, which hashtags are close to one another, which are further apart. Again, it's a whole idea of a visualization of the distribution between, at least in this case, the wine and beer drinkers. When we look on the various aspects of tweets over time, gives you a running count, gives you kind of a volume of the tweets over time. You can actually click on and off in the legend to see one or more of these graphs. So I enabled you to toggle them on and off. If you click on the tribe characteristics, it's going to give you, again, the 4 areas of alternative realities, ideology, lifestyles, personality, and recreation. Actually 5 here. And so you can compare. If you have more than 2 tribes selected, it's going to give you more than 2 comparisons, but you need at least 2. GalaxyScope, pretty interesting here. It's going to give you a map of the world, and you plug in a name in the Wikipedia pages. I've chosen Gretchen Whitmer, the governor of the state of Michigan. And then once you find her connections on Wikipedia pages, you can use your mouse to zoom in, zoom out, spill the globe around, and actually look at what people are connected to. In this case, the governor Gretchen Whitmer. Finally, the influence network, you can put in the name here. And again, I've used Gretchen Whitmer, and take a look at her network of connections that she has available. Again, you have the ability to use your mouse to zoom in, click on people, and do further investigation about those network of relations. Now, if you got Condor installed, so that's GalaxyScope that you can get, but if you have the Condor software, you can actually then take the tribes that you've created, as well as those created by others, and download those tribes into the Condor software, and using the Condor process dataset to add further analytics to your analysis. So 2 pieces here. The first option is stock Condor. Use the menu fetch tribes. And again, You're going to need a tribe key to use this. For a key, just email Peter Glore and request a tribe finder key for Condor. Once you do that, you'll be able to see all the list of tribes that are available on GalaxyScope, including yours that you might have created. You select a tribe from that list, download that tribe from GalaxyScope, and use the Condor Analyze Dataset to analyze it more. The second option is to open an existing dataset, let's say for an email or Twitter database if you created, or Wikipedia, and then click on Process Dataset Tribe Finder, and then it will take that existing dataset of Twitter, Wikipedia, or your email and run the Tribe Finder characteristics on it. So let's take a look at both of these examples. First one, start Condor, use your menu, fetch tribes, and here I gave it a new data set as tribe _ list. You're going to get on the left-hand side a list of all the GalaxyScope tribes, including the ones that you created, and select those with the little double arrow, move it to the right, and it's going to then to download those tribes into the data set that you've just created. Condor will then download the data set. It may take several minutes, depends on how large those tribes are. Use then the file data set, open data set. Click on the various prompts that you go through to open a data set. And then if you wish, you can unselect any actors, and that is a typical Condor option. And then the next step might take several minutes was retrieving the data from the database. From here, you can then create a static view, you can create a dynamic view, and then you use the process dataset to annotate the graph with community detection, between the centrality, and the long list of other annotations that you can make. Here's an example where I put the query, downloaded the innovativeness tribe. I've sized them by between the centrality and then colored them by their community detection. The second option is you have some data, your email, Twitter, or Wikipedia that you've done, and you want to characterize them by their tribe categories. So I'm going to open a data set. In this case, I'm opening the nrun small. I'm going to say process data set, tribe finder. I'm going to say use the edge property, has to have content that it's going to use to analyze it. And then you're going to get a message after it starts on it, waiting for server with a message until it is finished. Once it's finished, which might take a while, just be patient. Just to create the static view, just as an example, I'm coloring in the nodes by some node color and setting some other attribute. Again, that kind of finishes our quick overview of GalaxyScope to get you started. Here's a comparison of what GalaxyScope does compared to the other Condor products. Again, visit galaxyvisors.com or this particular one at the Matrix to see the various combinations that you might be interested in. We hope that helps you get started with GalaxyScope.